sign. And I'm crazy all day, all night. Who needs a degree when you're schooling life? Hey, uh-oh, schooling life. What's good, y'all? Shout out to the people that's coming on up in here. Y'all make sure to like up the live. Y'all already know what to do. We really not gonna be here long, you guys, because it wasn't that much that went on to this episode. Periana. Okay. If anybody follows me on Twitter, y'all will already know that because I was not tweeting much. All right. About tonight's episode, I was not tweeting much. All right, but I'm here. Can everybody hear me good? I need to know that off the bat. Can everybody hear me good? Y'all make sure to like up the video as y'all enter. Thank you kindly. I just had to remind everybody that I was live, child, because like I say, it won't much that happened in this episode, child. Like, honestly and truthfully, for real, I have next to nothing as far as notes. Like, I barely made it to the second page of notes. You know what I'm saying? When you take notes in your phone and the pages is only a half a page as is. I barely made it down to the second one. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna give y'all what I got as usual. Uh, and I would not be before y'all long, child, because again, it won't much. But y'all get these likes up though, as the folks are coming in. Y'all fix y'all a drink. Um, I've been taking shots, child. I got this Ciroc honey melon. All right, so I'm already feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my. All right, I came up here singing Beyonce. This is a Beyonce type of night. I don't know. Ain't that something? Singing Ciroc and singing Beyonce, but Ciroc ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z. Ain't this puffy? Ain't this puffy liquor? This Ciroc shit? Ain't this puffy? Um, you say Tito's a cranberry juice. Martell should talk to Tiffany's husband instead of Tiffany, or at least had a meeting with the both of them. Tiffany always talking, then had her hands. We'll get there when we get there, child, cause y'all already know how I am. All right. Everybody want to talk about what Leisure Suit should have did when it came down to Tiffany, but here's the gag. Had Tiffany kept her motherfucking mouth shut instead of being a goddamn puppet for Carlos King, she wouldn't be in this predicament in the first damn place. I mean, I just want to throw that out there right now. All right, because it's mighty funny how everybody was once hollering. Well, Tiff, with the same thing I said, Tiffany need to learn how to shut the fuck up and quit being a goddamn puppet for Carlos King. Now all of a sudden, everybody want to backpedal the pussy pop in the handstand because my husband was there. Now, don't get me wrong. We gonna talk about it when we get there. I just want to call out the foolery in a lot of folk. That's all I'm saying. All right. I mean, I hear what y'all said. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get on everybody ass. I'm gonna get on everybody ass, but Tiffany ass is gonna get handed to her first. All right. Be clear here. Don't worry about it. We gonna get there. See, y'all already knew. People was gonna get up in here and make it all like this and make it all that I already knew. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it when that situation, I knew it. I said, watch all these people want to holler about she pregnant and she was child and so on and so forth. I knew it. Don't worry about it. Oh, we gonna get there. We gonna talk. I knew people was gonna get out of the comments, but I knew it. I saw it when the scene happened. I said it. I said, "Watch out, everybody! It's about to be all these videos coming down on my husband and in Leisure Suit. Don't worry about it, cause I'm gonna get them all together. Oh, but I got something for Tiffany too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh huh. I don't even like Tiffany, but the optics of two men coming at a woman was bad. Well, she should have kept her fucking mouth shut, Amber. Okay, those are the risks that you take. Like Sheree, listen, she by no such thing ain't on this show. Leisure Suit is. That's why she should have kept her goddamn mouth shut and been pregnant in the corner somewhere. See, when I was a little girl, all the pregnant women I know, they stayed out of the fray. They stayed out of the bullshit. They stayed out of the foolishness because they was responsible for their baby. You understand me? They was too busy running around here knitting blankets and buying onesies and receiving blankets and shit. They ain't have time to be out here being in amongst the fray and playing around the people mess. Like that's how the girls was when they was pregnant back when I was younger. These folk these days, don't worry about it. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, because nobody else felt the need to go and question she by no such thing about nothing. But who wanted to be the one to go around there, pregnant at all? But don't worry about it, Amber. I'm gonna get all of them together, even my hubby. All right, I am. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair. Cause y'all know my hubby could do no wrong at my ass, girl. But y'all know y'all gonna be real quick to say I'm biased, cause that's my man, and I love him, and all the rest of this shit. So I'm gonna make sure that I be as unbiased as possible. You understand? Um, what's good, Caribbean gal? Y'all, I know I look like a ragamuffin. I ain't got my hair did or nothing, but hey, it is what it is. I almost said Love and Hip Hop. Every time I'm about to introduce this show, I want to put a hip hop instead of a and marriage. But Tracy, I said what the hell I said. Now go on. Okay, I said what the hell I said. Now, all right, I said what I said, friend. Hey, Keon, what's good, friend? I crack you up. I'm glad, boo. Thank you, Dorian. I appreciate you, boo. This episode was good, though. You think so? Because I only got a little bit of notes, friend. That's not good. Like this is this is all the notes I got. That's it. Like that's it. So but fine. We all got the right to have our own opinions. If y'all feel like this episode was all that in the bag of chips, she was all that in the bag of chips. I ain't even mad with it. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 7, Selec-Tiff Memory. So, Mellow Messy is finally giving us a work scene, child, of some sort. I guess she's into property preservation. I heard of it, but I don't really know nothing about it, so I really can't gag it the way I want to. But she's there with another contractor guy, and I guess interns or maybe they work for the other guy. I don't know. Maybe they Craigslist actors because this is a mellow messy scene, child. They could very well be Craigslist actors. Or whatever. Or maybe they cleaned that studio that she be doing all that fence singing in. I don't know. And they doing her solid. I don't know. But yeah, that's what she doing. And Kimmy decides to pop up around there or whatever or whatever. Uh, so Kimmy tells her about Kiki and Tip Tap getting into it with each other again. But and it's like I said in my last review. You having that sit down with them two and having Nail there, girl, you just needed a scene, and that's all that was. You don't give a flying hell whether they are cool or not, friends or not, get along or not. Girl, you just needed a scene. that showed because absolutely nothing came out of that situation. All right. Kiki made a beeline for Tiffany, and it just was what it was after that. But fine, because y'all know the Kennel Club gonna get all under the comments and refute what I just said. I you know I Anywho, so Kimmy tells Mellow Messy about there being co-parenting issues and problems and so on and so forth between her and Maurice when it comes to Maurice Jr. because I'm sick of calling that little boy monster. Um, I get it. Kimmy needs somebody to vent to, you know what I'm saying? But considering, listen, Kimmy, what type of co-parenting advice can you really get from Mellow Messy? Look at what her and Leisure Suit got going on, child. So was you coming there looking for some advice, or was you just coming there to just vent for your scene? If you was just coming there to vent for your scene, then that's fine. Because from what we saw, she didn't give advice because she couldn't get no damn advice. Look at what the hell she got going on. So I all right, I'll accept it and take it for what it was. Um, y'all hold up. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb, child. I started getting a whole bunch of notifications. Um, but okay. Um, I don't think she needed advice. Mel has none for her, which is why she was quiet. Good. She needed to be quiet. She can't give no advice about co-parenting, marriage, relationships, or nothing of that, friendships, situationships, or nothing of that sort, child. So I'm on your side with that. She did right by staying the fuck quiet. All right, which is what Tiffany should have did. Pregnant at all, staying quiet. She need to take a beat from Mellow Messy. Moving on. That's half of the notes in the review right there. I just want to let y'all know that. So I'm ad-libbing doing the rest of this. uh, so Tiff Taff joins Stormy for lunch, and here again is another scene where Tiff Taff was being messy as hell, girl, and letting her know what went down with Kiki or whatever, and she wanted to get down to the bottom of. Well, she said she invited Stormy out for Stormy to explain herself, but explain herself about what? I mean, it was what it was, girl. All right. Then you sit down, even after all of that, and then you still sat down and told Stormy all your business. So you just gave Stormy something else to go sit down and have a conversation with Kimmy and Letitia about, and Kiki for that matter, and so on and some such. Like, but I guess Tiffany got up there and basically said that Mel was a fan, that she by no such thing. And let me tell y'all something, because some of y'all got up under these. Listen, some of y'all get this shit twisted. Y'all get y'all love for Mellow Mutt. And it just listen. Whatever I say about Sheba, not a goddamn thing. All right. No matter what I may say about her, be clear. She is the Sheree Whitfield. Do you understand me? She's been the OG of Real Housewives for a very long time. And be clear here, y'all, Shero was the one that walked up on her wanting a goddamn photograph with her damn son that's a splitting image of his damn daddy. And I don't know if that's still a good thing or not. All right. So, in a nutshell, what Tiffany was saying, I mean, possibly, she did go up and get a picture with that damn woman, talking about something that was down there at her book signing. It's Mellow Messy Girl, please. You just went there on some espionage tease, okay? Because I know for damn well you not reading nothing written by she by no such thing. All right, I refuse to believe that. All right, you was there on some espionage tease. You was there to see if she was gonna recognize you and maybe be funny or throw some hints or some nuggets. See, I know how women do. I've been gay all my life, and all of my homegirls are just that, they're homegirls. So I know how sneaky and evil and conniving y'all damn women can be. All right, I know it. I know it. I've been around for a long time, and I've been involved in a lot of planning of some evil Knievel sneaky ass shit from a lot of my friend girls. All right, no tea, no shade, but I'm just calling it what it is. All right. Now I know damn well you ain't went around there to go and have read a book from She by No Such Thing. Girl, bye. No, it ain't. I don't buy that mellow messy. I don't. You did not. What was the book about? Tell me the book right now. All right. Matter of fact, I want a book report about the book. I want a summary about it. I do. Tell me all about the damn book and what the book entailed and how did her book help you. That's what I want. And what made you go out to get the book? That's what I want to know. Child. You ain't ran out there and bought no damn sheep by not a goddamn thing clothes in the first, but you'll go out there for a bound by that. Girl, what was you really there for? All right, what was you really there for? Don't you said it was a book about starting she by. Girl, what was you really there for? Okay, what was what was you really there for? Y'all over here talking about stuff. It's a book about her starting she by not a goddamn thing. Child, please. She don't need no book for that. It lasted what? Less than 24 hours? That ain't a book, girl. That's a pamphlet. All right? Like, child. Ugh. It was 5 years ago. We really don't care. Allegedly, it was 5 years ago. Y'all let it throw out numbers of how long some shit was. I guess. I mean, if it was 5 years ago, why the hell is it coming up damn now? Is She by No Such Thing wrote a book 5 years ago about starting She by No Such Thing, but She by No Such Thing just came out 5 years later. I guess. I guess, child. I guess. I'm just gagging anyway, so it is what it is. Moving on. Um, don't get y'all panties in a bunch, child. But be clear. Don't sit over here and act like She by No Such Thing is a slouch. I mean, she is a slouch by in a lot of ways. All right, a lot of ways. But at the end of the day, it's not so far fetched for me to believe that Mel was a fan or is a fan of She by No Such Thing. It wouldn't shock me. And for people to run around here trying to act like she ain't got nothing on Mel, I mean, listen, Melody Cherie better hope she look as good as She by No Such Thing do at I mean, allegedly they say she 53. I mean, I know, okay, she by no such thing. Fine. She better hope she looked that damn good at 50, because to me, I think she's 60, but whatever. Moving on. Um, So Tisha and Kiki are confusing the fuck out of me because just not too long ago, y'all had these issues and you know, Tisha, you really ain't want to be around her like Tom about it. And now all of a sudden you riding around in a car with her. And it seems as if y'all are bonding over y'all growing disdain for Tiff Taff. That's really what it gives to me. I'm just gonna be honest. Like Kiki, again, we in season, listen, I understand this your first season. But we're in episode 7. I would love to see more of you, Kiki. What's going on with your churn? What's going on with your hus? What's going on with your business? What's going on with what you got going on? I know you got some stuff going on around there, Kiki girl. What do you got going on, friend? We in episode 7, Kiki. We seeing what everybody else around here got going on. I have yet to see what like and I ain't got no issues with Kiki. But Kiki, why are you here? Because we 7 episodes in, baby. I'm still waiting to see something. Okay, no shade. but I'm still waiting to see something. I mean, the scene between you and Tisha was cute, but I mean, does Kiki even have a driver's license? I'm sure Kiki has a driver's license. I'm more than sure she does. Yes, Miss Jabbar, what's T? Child. Kiki husband wasn't in the title. He's not going to be on the show. They don't live in Huntsville. Well, I don't know. I don't know nothing about all of that. And I don't have no issue with Kiki. Kiki know that. But I'm just saying, we 7 episodes in, and it's not much from you other than this issue that you got with Tiffany. I mean, I don't know. That's all I'm saying, Kiki. I would love to know more. But basically, the rumor that Tisha heard was that Tiffany is possibly cheating on Big Lou, or could have possibly cheated on Big Lou. I don't know. Again, I ain't never heard of no cheating rumors about Big Lou and Tiff Taff. Now, Marcella says she heard it, and maybe she did, but I can only speak for me. I heard about no rumors of Tiff Taff could be possibly maybe cheating on Big Lou. But if it is some truth to it, you might want to get you a DNA test. No tea, no shade. Moving on. T, it was in March 17th at the Natural Hair Expo in Birmingham, and Sheree was there with her little funky book. I walked right past the booth. Oh, okay, well, it was in 2017. Great. Point of the matter is, let's not act like she wasn't a fan of that damn woman, because she is. And let's not act like Sheree isn't a step up from Mellow Mutt, because she is. That's the point. All right? Fine. It was way back in 2017. My point still damn stands. So, whatever. But we can move on. Um, Tiff Taff and Big Lou go to the doctor to see baby Ace. Moving on. Kimmy and Maurice at home with Lil Monster. And he's supposed to be in boot camp. And I guess Maurice got him in some makeshift boot camp, and then they start talking about chores and how chores wasn't on this list of 20 things that he considers a priority, or whatever the case may be. And chores won't up there, and I guess they're about to put chores up there, and yeah, moving on. Leisure Suit and Marcel, I told y'all it won't much. Leisure Suit and Marcel meet down the Blight. Marcel was supposed to be tutoring him for his builder's exam, but Marcel won't taking it seriously enough for him. And so I guess he's saying he's about to find a new tutor, or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, I guess he can only take it about as seriously as you taking it. And I just feel like he know you ain't taking this shit seriously. That's how I feel. See, a real friend wouldn't even do you like that. But see, I think because y'all are real friends and he already know you on some bullshit. So he's just like, yeah. Because again, you had a tutor that you was paying for out of pocket, and you still couldn't get the job done. So it's just like, I whatever. So Tiff Taff come around there because not Marcel, Leisure Suit says that he wanted to talk to her about the walk on Selma, I think he called it. Girl, I don't know, some damn parade that Tiff Taff is spearheading or has something to do with. I don't know. He called her there to talk about that, but he really wanted to talk to her about all of her line of questionings and so on and so forth. And then it was, listen, let me get everybody out the way first. First and foremost, my hubby. It was the gasp for me, child. Listen, when he did that gasp, that's what you said, bitch. I hollered and I hit the floor. Listen, husband, that was none of your business. You had absolutely nothing to do with that situation. Don't get me wrong. I get that she was messy as hell and she shouldn't have been asking this and asking that and so on and so forth. But considering you wasn't there for it, you had absolutely nothing to do with it. You really just should have excused yourself from the table, in my opinion. I feel like you had your scene with Leisure Suit. When Tiffany came, you just should have said, well, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I'ma just sit back and let y'all work that out, whatever the case may be, and you just should have went on about your business. I mean, no tea, no shade. I do agree with the people from the optics of it. You sitting there egging it on and you know, gasping and all of the rest of that shit because I screamed when you gasped. Listen, the gasp took me out. Like I hollered. Okay, I hollered. I said, Lord, my boo's such an asshole. That's why I love him, child. Like that is my girl. Look, look. Mm. But no Tino shade though. Had to be real talk. As a man, I get where the people are coming from. You really should have excused yourself from that conversation. You weren't there. It had nothing to do with you and two men on her. I mean, being honest. All right, so that's for my husband. So y'all can't say I'm being biased. Now we're gonna get down to Leisure Suit. Leisure Suit. What I can appreciate from you, Leisure Suit, is what I can appreciate from you, Leisure Suit, is that you didn't go into your leisure suitisms and start yelling and screaming and throwing a tantrum and throwing the hissy fit like most bitch niggas do. So I'm glad that you didn't do that. I'm glad you composed yourself because she is pregnant. So you didn't want to give all of that. But let me just give you this. The reason why I really can't take it coming from you is because if the shoe was on the other foot and you found out that Big Lou had a little powwow or a ponderosa with Melody about some messy shit that she said while she was pregnant and you absolutely had no idea about it, you also would have felt the way. Now, do I think that you would have did all of the extra and all of the theatrics to him like you do melodrama or like you did Team Twirl Round There to Roar? No, 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 I don't. I don't think that you would have given that much energy because you didn't give that much energy. We figured that out when Big Lou confronted your ass. You didn't have that much energy and all of that rah rah and that bass in your chest and that bass in your voice and grabbing your nut sacks and so on and so forth, like you did when you was giving it to Team Twirl, or like you do when you was giving it to Mellow Mud. You didn't give him all that smoke. So my thing is, do unto others that you would have them do unto you. You understand me? You know you would have had an issue if the shoe was on the other foot. I'm just saying. While I appreciate you for not doing what you normally do, still, uh, uh, I just feel like if she by no such thing really felt the way about Tiff Taff, I do kind of agree with that. Like, child, boo, she could have had her own little scene. She was already up there. She could have had her own little scene, invited Tiff Taff to the house or whatever the case may be, and got her together. She could have. I mean, it didn't have to be you. Boom. So that's that Felicia suit. Tiff Taff. Tiff Taff, if you expected me to do what everybody else is going to do and make you out to be a victim because you pregnant, hold on, let me see. Where is it? Do I got it? Yeah, I got it. Okay, that's what I got for you. Tiff Taff, if you expected for me to get up here and cuss these two men out and cuss out Leisure Suit and say this to Leisure Suit and say that to Leisure Suit and oh you were so wrong and oh this is two men coming at a woman, oh this is two grown ass men coming at her way she's pregnant and so on and so forth. Girl, bye. Okay? Girl, bad. Big Lou, I've been telling you this shit since season 3. You need to put a muzzle on her ass. I've been telling you that since season 3. Big Lou, I've been saying it since y'all got up here. I say you gonna keep allowing Tiffany to get you caught up in mess if you don't tie her ass up and get some control over her. I've been telling you that, Big Lou. I've been saying this for I don't know how long. You need to tie her ass up and get some control over her. She's messy even while pregnant. And see, had she by no such thing been any of my homegirls, she would have get listen. Okay, listen. Had that been any one of my homegirls, they would have tried to compose themselves. But at the very least, her ass would have got cussed the hell out. Every which way but loose. Do you understand me? I'm just gonna be honest. Like I've been telling you this since y'all got up here in season 3. I've been telling you this since she started that foolishness with Destiny. I've been telling you that since then. You need to tie her ass up and get some control over her. Like you want to be mad at them for having they and don't get me wrong. Like I say, from the optics, I get it. Big Lou, I get it. From the optics and you being her husband, I get your frustration. But because your wife don't mind playing in the fray, and because your wife don't mind being Carlos King's puppet, and I love Carlos, it's no shade, but because she don't mind being his puppet, you nor her can't get mad or upset or shocked when bombs over Baghdad come plaguing over y'all damn house. Girl, you can't. You can't. You can't. You can't get mad when bombs over Baghdad come plaguing over your damn house, child, because you playing around in the fray, you playing the bone collector, you playing bone carrier, and this is what all of the bone carriers get. They get bombs over their damn houses, child, and they shit get blown up. This is how it goes, and it doesn't happen to everybody, including she by no such thing. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Like I get your frustrations, Big Lou, but I've been told you since season 3 to put a clothespin on her damn lips. Wrap masking tape around her ass to keep her in check. I've been told you that, but you didn't want to listen. That was years ago when Mel met Sheree. I think Tank was about. Why y'all still stuck on that? Listen, I really don't give a shit how long it's been since they met each other. I don't even give a shit that they met. Look, I don't care like that, y'all. Okay, I don't care like that. I don't. Like, I got the personality and that Tiffany should have had about it. Girl, I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Okay, I don't care when y'all met. I don't care who took a pic with who. I don't care who was a fan of who. Like how I am, that's how Tiffany ass should have been. Not can, because it ain't got shit to do with me. It ain't my issue. It ain't my problem. It ain't my marriage. It ain't my judge. Like I don't care. Like child. But anywho, that's basically it, y'all. That's basically it. Like it wasn't much to that scene. He got her together the calmest way possible because she was pregnant, and my husband was there to stir the pot and instigate it and be messy, and he did a damn good job of that. Cause listen, listen, that gas is gonna be the highlight for me. All right, That gasp is going to be the highlight for me this entire season. The gasp took me. Listen, that gasp had me done, child. I was over with after that gasp, girl. I ain't know what happened after that because it was the gasp for me. I was finished. Um, but yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give, girl. That's it. Like it won't. Like I say, it won't much to this episode at all. You know. Um, when he told her to take a Karen test, I hollered, "Me too, friend." That's how y'all know he be around me a lot. See all them one-liners. Who y'all think he got that from? Come on now, y'all. Y'all know he ain't smart enough to come up with no one-liners like that on his own. He has some help. Tiffany said, "You call me a Karen because I'm half white." Oh yeah, you are half white. Ain't that why your daddy ain't want you? Yeah, ain't that why your daddy ain't want you? Cause your mama white and she has sex with a Negro and she wasn't supposed to. Wasn't that what it was? Your mama wanted that jungle fever. She wanted that black dick, and it won't allow back then. Mm. So you was the mistake by the lake. Okay, Tiffany. Well, hey. Well, look. Your mama got exactly what she was looking for at that night. You understand me? Your mama made sure she had some remnants left over. Okay. You know, she didn't pull a Monica Lewinsky. All right. She kept you, girl. Be thankful. I mean, I was just saying. I was just saying, I mean, since we being messy, let's be messy. You know? Since we being messy, let's be messy. But see, I could say that because I don't know my real daddy either. You understand me? I don't know my real daddy. You understand? But you know, hey, I want a bastard either. Stop, T. Stop, 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 stop. That ain't cool. Tiffany, I ain't even finna give you all that. The reason why I ain't even finna give you all that, Tiffany, is because honestly, if it wasn't for you playing around in the fray, and if it wasn't for them getting you together, this episode would have been lackluster at tops. So as messy as you was, I mean, you know, I said I was gonna stop. Why I gotta stop? Why I gotta stop? Other people can say whatever the hell they want to say on their channels, and y'all don't tell them to stop. But I gotta stop. I can't be messy and play around in the fray. Child. Tiffany was telling the truth in poor taste. However, Lou should have been there, and small head, bar head, and B cup Marceau need hands laid. Period. Well. But listen, like I say, I don't know my daddy either, Tiffany. But you see how I made a gag about yours. You know what I'm saying? If you feel away, Tiff Tap, you can gag about me not knowing my real daddy. I mean, shit. Hell, it is what it is, child. I guess your daddy and my daddy cut from the same cloth, but then again, not really. All right. My mama that half white. All right. She ain't. She won't play in Jungle Fever with nobody, and that's why I won't want it. Um. uh, but I don't know, Tiffany. That ain't none of my business. So I'm gonna do like you should have did. Mind it. Mind the business that pay me. And I wonder how Melodrama gonna feel about you being up here basically calling her a fan as she better not a goddamn thing. Yeah, now y'all miss Wanda. Now y'all miss Wanda. Now. Mm. Well, she should care. Why not give Tiffany? Why not give Tiff Taff the same energy that she would give to Stormy if she heard Stormy called her a fan of somebody, or if she heard Letitia called her a fan of somebody? I mean, why not feel away? I would feel away. I would feel away. I would be like, girl, what the hell you mean by that? Fan, fan. First of all, if I was Melody, I would have been like, why was y'all topic of conversation me in the beginning? Why did I have to come up, period? Like if I was Mel, that's what I would say. Why did I have to come up in y'all conversation? Conversation shouldn't have been about me. That's what I don't understand either. Now, see, had it been Tisha that brought that up, or Miss Wanda that brought that up, or Marceau or somebody that brought that up, it would have been an uproar. But now, all of a sudden, because it's Tiffany, now it's not messy. And why would Melody feel away? I'm just asking. If it was anybody else, it would have been they shouldn't have brought her name up. Why are they talking about her? So I mean, I just feel like shouldn't this be the same thing? I mean, why does she have to bring her up when it comes to mess? Their conversation just could have been about her issue with Kiki. They didn't even have to bring Melody up. It's how I feel. What Mel had to do with it? I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Um, Tiffany did it for Melody. Tiffany did it for her goddamn self. It ain't got nothing to do with damn Mel. All right, Tiffany want to stay on this damn show. All right, it wasn't for no damn Mel. She did it to stay on this show because, be clear, she didn't have anything, and we was all telling her that she was boring and she don't need to be up here on this show. All right, y'all can drink the Kool-Aid. Y'all drank Mel's Kool-Aid. Go ahead, keep drinking it. It's gonna go down the wrong pipe one day, and then you gonna get some. You gonna see what I'm saying. You said Tiffany is messy as fuck, but she's keeping the season. She is. I give her that much. She is. She is. What's good, Lisa? Sounds like you reading me. I ain't reading you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What Mel do? She ain't do nothing. All I'm saying is, I just feel like it's funny at how when her name is being brought up in messy shit and messy situations, people want to give it a pass to Tiffany and say, well, it was done for Mel. Now, I'm just sitting here looking like, are we watching the same shit, or is it only because I know how reality TV work and I see it for what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because I do this for a living and I see through the bullshit, and I know y'all just watch. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. That's it. That's what it is. No, those are some bands to comfort a woman. If anything, they should have went to Lou, but they wasn't gonna do that because bands. Why was B Cup even at the table? I already done got on him about that. Hirsch, you came late. So what do you want her to cuss Tiffany out and cut her off? Mel knows what she's dealing with when it comes to. I mean, yeah, I would keep the same energy that you gave to Destiny and Stormy. Yeah, I would. Actually, yeah, I would. As a matter of fact, you goddamn right I would. Yeah, I would. Keep the same energy because it's all the same damn thing. I would. I would love to see all of them damn hoe hounds around there be all harass Tiffany for bringing up her name when she didn't need to bring her up and talk about her and so on and so forth. And say, yeah, I actually would. I would. Yes, I would. I would. As a matter of fact, I would. I did, boo, sneaking off at work. Oh, okay, girl, don't get fired, child. Don't get fired coming up here caping up for Melody. All right, because she ain't got no money like that, girl. She can't pay your bill and hers. I'm actually taking up for her a little bit. Not a lot. Not a lot. All right, I'm taking up for her as much as I possibly can, but it ain't a lot. Just a little, though. You are, we see it. Let me get you a millimeter shirt. You been at. Tell him to have that same energy for Tiffany like you would the rest of the women. Right. That's all I'm saying because it was messy. Her sitting over there trying to call her a fan, and she said, "Yeah, I'm." She basically doubled down and said, "Yeah, I'm calling her a fan." That's what it was. What do you call that? That's what she said. Not even about to go there with Stormy and Destiny. You already know my opinion about those two. Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. I don't see nothing wrong with Martell confronting. I don't find nothing wrong with it either. The only reason why I called it an issue was because Marceau was there. I didn't feel like Marceau should have been there. I felt like if Marceau, when Marceau figured out that they needed to have a little whatever, he should have excused himself from the table and the damn scene. So then that way it wouldn't have looked that bad. I feel like how Marceau not been there instigating it and being childish with it, her and Leisure Suit probably could have had a productive conversation. She could have explained her reasonings or whatever. He could have explained how it made him feel. They probably could have agreed to disagree or whatever, and it could have been over with. But by him being there, it I feel like it made it go to a point where it really didn't have to go. You know what I'm saying? Like it just I don't know. You know. Yeah, he added the comic relief, but I just for me, I feel like if he wasn't there, not adding all of that, I do feel like they could have had a productive conversation. That's just how I feel. You know, I ain't got no PO box, girl, so that don't even matter. All right, because I ain't got nail. Why should they go to Lou about his wife being messy about Martell's business, where she didn't go to her husband about discussing Martell's business? I'm on your side, Fred. I'm on your side. That's why I said the people was gonna get under here and make her out to be a full blown victim because she's pregnant. No, ma'am. Okay, no, ma'am. If you don't see what's wrong with Martell confronting Tiffany when she has a husband, then I'm convinced y'all don't have no real men in y'all life because the one in mind they will get dealt with. Well, see, Hershey, here's the difference. You wouldn't be no messy ass pregnant woman playing around in nobody else's business either. That's the difference here, Hershey. See, Hershey, I wouldn't have to worry about you being pregnant and doing no messy shit like that because you're pregnant. You understand? That's the difference here, Hershey. You wouldn't do all of that because you're pregnant and it ain't none of your business. So it wouldn't be nothing for nobody else's husband to have to get you together about. But I also feel like this. Your husband didn't say it. You did. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, what difference would it have made? Whether he invited you and your husband there, that direct conversation going to be to you, not your husband. But I know you wouldn't do nothing like that because you pregnant and you got too much going on. You not worried about that shit. I know it. And your husband will tell you straight up, why the hell is you worried about that anyway? You pregnant. Mind your damn business. Like, that's exactly what your husband go say. Okay? That's exactly what your husband go say. Why the hell is you running your damn mouth anyway? Mind your damn business. That's exactly what he go. That's what a real man to tell you. Mind your damn business. If it ain't affecting you, ain't got nothing to do with you, mind your damn business. That's what a real man to tell you. Since we talk about real men, that's what my daddy would have told my mama, mind your business. Because if that nigga come over here and say something out the way to you, I'm gonna break his face. So mind your business. That's exactly what my daddy would have said. Mind your business. My dad would have told my mama the same thing too. T. You better believe it. Mind your business. Straight up. That sound like my damn husband. I know it. It sound like a lot of y'all husbands, don't it? I know it. Yeah, I know. My mama married the king. Do you understand me? My daddy ain't mind telling my mama mind your business. Because if he come over here and say anything, I'm gonna make this shit shake. So just hush. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Straight up. Did Martell ask Sheree why was she telling Tiffany all their business? Well, I don't necessarily think she was telling her all her business. Tiffany was the one asking all the questions. She by no such thing was beating around the bush with a lot of them or giving her passive aggressive answers. Harold, no matter how you try to slice it and dice it, Tiff Taff was messy, leisure suit, handled it the best way he knew how. And again, I do give him credit for not going off the deep end like he did when this melody, you know what I'm saying, or like he did when it was Team Twirl. I give him that much. You know what I'm saying? He didn't raise his voice. He ain't do all that extra. I give him that much. You know, but yeah, Tiffany was being messy. And again, when you play around in the messy, when you play Bone Collector, don't be surprised when bombs of a bad dad come plaguing over your damn life, child. Y'all want to make this situation everybody else's fault but Tiffany. Let's not forget reality TV show. This is what the women do. However, do the men have the same heat when it comes to a man? Well, we going to find out next episode because Big Lou want all the smoke with Leisure Sue and my husband. Now, Big Lou, I ain't got no problems with you. All right. And Big Lou, I don't give a shit what you do to Leisure Sue. You could stump a mud hole in him. I don't care. All right. They ain't none of my business. But if you put your mitts on my husband, Big Lou, I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Straight up, Big Lou. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up to your doorstep. I'm pulling a sinking ship and pulling up to your job, much like how she did. Speaking of Stormy, getting off that. Because I'm pulling up, Big Lou, like the hell I said. If I watch this episode next week and I find out that you put air hand on my baby daddy, that's your big ass. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to cut you down to your fat ass knees. I'm going to start at your knees first. Okay? I'm going to start at them knees first. Then I'm going to really get to your ass. Anywho, that's for that. Did y'all hear the tea that's going around about how Stormy's is supposedly owe $95,000 in something, child? I don't know. It's been so many stories going around about Stormy, child. You know, you can't believe none of this shit. First, it's a story about her owing $95,000 for something. Then somebody said the health inspector came around there and gave her a bad health review. And I'm like, bitch, do she own a restaurant? Like, I didn't know health inspectors. Non-LT, he put himself in it so he could catch those hands. If this episode come on and I find air scratch on my husband and Big Lou got something to do with it, I'm pulling up on him, her shit, like I said. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Point blank, I'm pulling up. Now I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. But that right there, that's mine. All right, that's mine and Tisha. And y'all know Tisha ain't gonna do nothing about it. That's why she got me there. I got it. You ain't gonna do nothing. You want a damn bet? Watch it. Y'all gonna hear about it. Y'all gonna hear about it. Yeah, that's what they said, Gail. They said that the health inspector folk came around there and found violations down at her warehouse and so on and some such. Then there's a story going around talking about somehow she owed $95,000 in some taxes or some child. I don't know. The folk mad at Tisha because Tisha was getting everybody together that talked about Miss Wanda. Because I told Miss Wanda when she gave her opinion about what happened that the people was gonna come down on her. I told her that, and that's exactly what happened. There was all of these videos floating around about how Miss Wanda shouldn't have said this, that, and the third. And Tisha got down into the comments, taking up for her mama. Now everybody running down on her and all the rest of this stuff. And supposedly Tisha and Marceau getting sued again. Um, uh, can we hear some shit about Mel? That's what I want to know. Can we hear some stuff? Because the gag is people already running around here talking about something. Her and Leisure Suit running around here not paying their damn bills, allegedly. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all where I heard that from. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I heard that from because they might get blacklisted too. They might get blacklisted too. So I ain't gonna tell y'all where I heard that from, but that's what the people say. I wonder if it's true. Well, we know it's true for Leisure Suit because he did file for bankruptcy. But you know, birds of a feather flock together. I'm just saying. I mean, I mean, if you really want to be honest, I know her music ain't selling that damn much. I mean, it may be selling, but I know it ain't selling that damn much. She ain't pulling a damn whole wide world tour like Beyonce, so I know she ain't pulling no real dividends from that like that like that like that. I guess she still got Seventh Avenue. You know, I don't really hear her talk about it no more. She mostly been doing her music. I mean, I'm on the show. She get a little bit of dividends from that. You know what I mean? But I mean, you know, people people want to act like Mellow Mutt is damn Bobo Rockefeller of Alabama, and it's just like, I mean, you know, her purse is cute. You know what I'm saying? She carry a cute little purse or whatever. But I mean, you know, is she Bobo Rockefeller? I wouldn't get her that. You know, but I mean, um, because to let the people tell it, Stormy got all the money. Okay, to let Carlos King tell it, Stormy got all the funds, all the dividends, all the Skrilla, all the guap, all the dinero, all the coin, all the chella, all the bread, all the pesetas. You understand? That's to let Carlos tell it. I don't know. Um, because you know to let Carlos tell it, she is loving Mayor Huntsville. So let her tell it. I don't know. He said that, not me. So don't get mad with me. He said that. Don't come around here with the foolishness. I ain't say that. He did. I just repeated it. But anywho, that's it, y'all. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I gave y'all the best that I got with this episode because it won't much. Thank you for your super chat, boo. I stretched it out as much as I could. See, I think all the melodramatics that have wrenches should have them wrenches revoked until the season is over with. Ooh, nah, I ain't gonna do them like that. I ain't gonna do them like that. I can say most of the folk that got wrenches that are mellow folk, they pretty loyal because they still here. So I ain't gonna do them like that. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all, child. Like I say, it won't much to the episode. I was ab libbing as much as I possibly could. Okay, but that's all I got. I appreciate all of the. I ain't even look. All right, 138 likes. I'll accept it. I appreciate all of the likes, you guys. Thank you guys so much for that. Um, Tomorrow at 10:15 is the Roa live, so make sure that y'all are there for that. Tomorrow at 10:15. Um, Also, the Whether You Like It or Not panel, I think it's gonna be on Yakrati's house. I think we're gonna be at Yakrati's house, more than likely. But once I get all of that straight, I'll let y'all know. Um, and yeah, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all felt about tonight's episode as a whole. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, I love you guys. One, 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 one. And I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.